everybody? Yes, the Chicago Bears absolutely dominate the Jacksonville Jaguars in London and win this game 35-16. What a win by the Chicago Bears. It was an absolutely fantastic performance by Caleb Williams and this team. Caleb Williams throws for 4 touchdown passes along with 1 interception, and the box score just gets better and better as I read it. I'm going to break it all down for you guys, but thank you for tuning in to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Bears win their 4th game of the season and go entering the bye at 4-2. A dominant performance by the Chicago Bears. Absolutely fantastic work by this team, and it is a great time to be alive, especially being a Bears fan. I can't believe the dominantness. What did you guys think of today's game? But before we get more into it, I'm going to ask you guys, as always, please hit that like button if you wanted the Chicago Bears to win today and are happy with today's score, along with commenting what you thought of the game today. I know it says score prediction, but comment your thoughts on the game. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Help us hit 19,000. When I hit 19,000, I'm giving 2 subscribers to or 1 subscriber each to Tory Taylor jerseys. But wow, what a game by the Chicago Bears, 35-16. Let's just break it down for you guys real quick. The Bears are now on a 9-game home winning streak when they are the home team during the regular season. The Bears now have 18 games in a row with a home sack. Fun fact for you guys. On top of that, too, Caleb Williams breaks a Bears rookie record for most passing touchdowns in a game by a rookie with 4. On top of that, too, Caleb Williams now has 7 touchdown passes in 3 games. Caleb Williams passes for over 200 yards. The Bears have a 9-game home winning streak. They're on a 3-game winning streak as a whole. This Bears team is absolutely dominating in every single aspect of the game. If you guys are entertained, I don't know what will. But if you guys watch today's game, I want to hear your guys' grade of the game, A through F. But let's start off with Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams had an absolutely fantastic day for the Chicago Bears. He lit it up for this team, and the box score only tells part of the story. Caleb Williams went 23 for 29, over 75% of his passes completed with 226 yards, 4 passing touchdowns, and 1 interception, which was an absolute rookie mistake. It's okay. Mistakes happen, guys. DeAndre Swift also was a huge help for Caleb Williams, but I'm going to go into Caleb Williams. I want to see what you guys are thinking. Grade his day in the live chat or in the comment section below if you're watching after. But Caleb Williams, I'm giving him an A-, guys. If it wasn't for that interception, he would get an A+. He did an absolutely incredible job for this team, reading the defense so well, going through his reads as a whole. He passed to 8 different receivers today, clearly going through his motions, understanding where he had to be, going through the motions correctly. He is the future of this franchise. There is no denial. Caleb Williams is the first player in NFL history with 50-plus passing yards and 3 passing touchdowns in an international game. This is also the first time that the Bears have had 35 or more points in a game consecutively from weeks 14 and 15 since 2013. This Bears team is progressing. They're making things happen. Guys are stepping up. Josh Blackwell had an interception today. We're going to get into the defense in a little bit. But Caleb Williams, guys, I know those first 3 weeks or 2 weeks were tough until he threw for 300 over Indianapolis. But Caleb Williams now, he is absolutely dominating the NFL. Let's go through Caleb Williams' season stats real quick for the 4-2 Chicago Bears. How about that, folks? 4-2. Who thought the Bears would be in this position right now? Caleb Williams now has over 1,300 passing yards, 9 passing touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and his QBR on the season is now over a 50. In today's game against the Washington Commanders, he had a 124.4. What more do you want out of the kid? This is what I want to ask you guys. Like this video if you think Caleb Williams is the future. I want to see how many people, let's get it. That should be lock in over 1,000 likes. Because this kid is going to be special. He has thrown over 700 yards in the last 3 games. That we're not used to. He's the 4th rookie quarterback with 4 passing touchdowns and 50 rush yards in NFL history. Fantastic. I love that for him. This kid's just doing what he needs to do. When playing at home, When Caleb Williams is the home quarterback wearing the beautiful navy blue jerseys, 51 for 81, 63% completion percent. Actually, I'm sorry, 67.5. They just updated it. Over 780 passing yards. He has 1 interception and 7 touchdowns, and he has over 100 QBR. This kid's learning how to win. This kid is special. That is what I'm talking about, baby. We're going to go to Caleb Williams' grades in a little bit, but I wanted to hear what you guys were thinking about it as a whole because this is exciting stuff. Live chat's open, by the way, guys. Make sure you're throwing your thoughts of the game down in here. But also, if you haven't already, comment bear down in the live chat. I'm just excited about today, guys. You guys should be too. But let's go through the Bears offensive review as a whole. Going over to the Bears box score on today, the Bears offense as a team had 373 yards of total offense, 221 total passing yards, 152 rushing yards. Just wait till you hear how many Caleb Williams had. 6.1 yards per play, 26 first downs, 5 for 11 on third down, 1 for 1 on fourth down, 61 total plays with a 30-minute and 40-second time of possession, only 20 seconds more than the Jacksonville Jaguars. 3 sacks allowed, 2 of them being Caleb's fault. According to PFF, 2 punts, only 2 penalties on the day, and 1 interception thrown. No fumbles, at least fumbles given up. Fantastic job by Caleb Williams in the offense over here. Let's go through player stats for you guys for your fantasy teams. DeAndre Swift with his 3rd game in a row with over 100 yards of total offense, 17 carries for 91 yards, a 5.4 yard per carry average with 1 rushing touchdown. How are you guys feeling about DeAndre Swift, by the way? A lot of people were saying bust. He is not a bust. He's doing a fantastic job so far. Caleb Williams, too, 4 rushes for 56 yards in total. Caleb Williams had over 280 yards of total offense and 4 total touchdowns. Rashawn Johnson, 5 carries, 8 yards. Wasn't really put in a goal line situation. Let's go through the wide receivers, though, for you guys real quick. 5 receptions by Cole Kmet for 70 yards, 14 yards per catch with 2 receiving touchdowns. Keenan Allen, 5 catches, 41 yards, 8.2 yards per catch. 2 receiving touchdowns. Rome Odunze, 2 catches for 40 yards. Not bad. DeAndre Swift, 4 catches for 28 yards. Rashawn Johnson, 2 catches for 25 yards. Great job there. DJ Moore, a little quiet internationally, 4 for 20. Should have had a touchdown, but it was called back because his elbow hit the ground. But overall, and Mercedes Lewis even got in on it. This offense did an absolutely fantastic job, guys. Again, Caleb Williams review, 4 passing touchdowns. Are you not entertained? If you guys think Caleb Williams is the quarterback of the future, I want to hear in the live chat right now. We'll check out the chat in a little bit. But again, DeAndre Swift, I told you guys who to watch. He was the guy to watch. Over 120 yards, again, of total offense and a touchdown. If you guys don't have him on your fantasy team, he's available. Go and pick him up immediately. Let's go into the Bears defense, though, who now has 12 games in a row of 21 or less points. Great stuff there. Jalen Jones, second string guy who came in for the Chicago Bears and had to wrap things up for them. Well, because Tyreek Stevenson was out, 10 tackles on the day, 2 pass deflections. Kyler Gordan, who did leave the game with a hamstring injury, 7 total tackles, 2 tackles for loss and a pass deflection. Kevin Byard, 9 tackles, 1 pass deflection. Tremaine Edmonds, 6 total tackles. DeMarcus Walker, 4 tackles. TJ Edwards, 7 tackles. The guys were just doing the job today. Chris Williams had his first sack as a Chicago Bear, along with Amin Abagamagia, who had his first sack as well. Montez Sweat with half a sack. And on top of that, too, it was Byron Coher with half a sack. So this Bears team is clicking on all cylinders right now. They're doing a fantastic job as a team, and I'm pretty darn pumped about it. I don't know if you guys are, but this team is looking good. 4-2. When you are 4-2, teams have over a 55% chance of making the playoffs. Bears enter their bye with now a couple weeks with a bye week, so they have 2 weeks off to heal up and get ready for the Washington Commanders. But this is where the team is clicking. Shane Waldren is doing a fantastic job too, but I want to call out Matt Eberflus and Eric Washington. This is now the 5th game out of 6 that the Bears have not allowed more than 300 yards of total offense. 5 out of 6 games have not had more than 300 yards of total offense. That's incredible. That is literally unheard of for the Chicago Bears team. They're doing such a great job right now. This team is clicking on all cylinders. We have a legitimate team. The NFC North is also the toughest division in football. We need our defense to absolutely show up for it, and they're doing a great job so far. Guys, We have 235 people in here right now. Let's get over 230 likes on this video. Make sure to smash the like button on this video if you're happy that the Chicago Bears won today and that Caleb Williams, you think he's the future. Fantastic job by them. But Montez Sweat coming back to life today was also a big deal for the Chicago Bears on defense. Want to hit this? He had 4 quarterback pressures on Trevor Lawrence today. He had half a sack. Again, he had a couple of tackles. This is what you need out of the Bears' very, very expensive player that we picked up. Bears are doing a fantastic job at getting this guy. He was the missing piece of the puzzle. That is what I'll say right here, guys, is that Montez Sweat coming to this defense changed everything. He made the secondary so much better. He made everything just about this defense 100 times better. So shout out to Ryan Poles being aggressive at the trade deadline last year, because he's the reason why it made it happen. I also want to call out another player, and we're going to go back to the offensive review in a minute. I guess you would put him on defense, but shout out to Torrey Taylor. Both punts today within the 10. Both punts. He only punted twice. Did a fantastic job, over a 50-yard average. Shout out to Torrey Taylor for another big day. I'm pumped about it, and you guys should be too. But Bears did a fantastic job on the field today. Guys, let's keep smashing that like button. Let's go to over 100 likes on this one if you're happy about the Bears winning. And on top of it, too, if you haven't already, if you please could subscribe to the channel, because once I hit 19,000 subscribers, which, let's give you guys the quick update on that, we are 120 away from that. We hit 19,000. I'm giving away 2 Torrey Taylor jerseys to 2 random subscribers. What a day so far. Let's continue to go through this Bears box score for you guys. I'm going to go back to the offense, and let me know what you guys want to hear about. I want to hear. Let's go back to the offense real quick for the Chicago Bears. Bears now have 2 games in a row with more than 35 or plus points. That hasn't happened since 2013. 11-year drought. Shane Waldren is a big reason why for that. The Bears offensive captains going to Shane Waldren and telling them, hey, you need to get this offense going. You need to give us a chance. You need to coach us. You need to not be scared and afraid to get things done. Bam. Get that stuff done immediately. And that's what Shane Waldren did. That's why you have back-to-back games. A lot of people saw the Jacksonville Jaguars put up 37 points against a pretty decent Colts defense. Guess what they did today? They put up 15 flipping points. Let me just put the scoreboard up again. Just real guy. 35-16. Bears defense absolutely dominated this one. But the offense, shout out to Shane Waldren, man. Hats off. And I want to hear the chat. I'm publicly apologizing to Shane Waldren right now. I'm apologizing to Shane Waldren. I'm apologizing to the offensive line, because now they've had 3 games in a row against a tough defensive line in the Jacksonville Jaguars. I give them a B-, by the way, because 2 sacks were on Caleb, but still. But the offensive line, I apologize to them. I apologize to DeAndre Swift, and I apologize to Shane Waldren. I would like to see some other people in the live chat do it too, because these guys absolutely turned around this team. Shane Waldren starting things off. He got DeAndre Swift more involved. Put Rashawn Johnson in goal line situations. Brought in Doug Kramer when needed. Got the ball to DeAndre Swift more. Got the ball to Cole Kmet, who's absolutely dominated right now. Now you're getting the ball to Keenan Allen. You have averaged over 6 different receivers in the last 4 games for the Chicago Bears. Caleb spreading out the ball. The offensive line's holding him accountable. This team is doing everything possible in order to win games. Shane Waldren's doing that. That's why you have back-to-back 35-plus games. Back-to-back over 300-yard offensive games. Now the Bears are over. They're, I believe 23rd ranked offense. They were 26th before this game. Progression. Shout out to Shane Waldren for taking the criticism from the media, from other YouTubers. We're not media. We're just content creators, but hey, you can call us whatever you want. Shout out to him for getting things done. Shout out to him for also getting DeAndre Swift involved. DeAndre Swift getting involved has changed this offense, how things move forward. He's doing a great job. He looks great on the field. 3 games in a row with over 100 yards of total offense. He scored over 4 touchdowns in the last 3 games. DeAndre Swift was worth every single penny so far. I know we're not using Khalil Herbert. I've done some trade videos about him. If we're not going to use him, trade him, because DeAndre Swift looks absolutely fantastic right now. Same with Rashawn Johnson in various different situations. This kid gets the ball. He moves it. That's what I want to see. So shout out to DeAndre Swift and pretty much the whole running back room for that. But I want to say shout out to the offensive line. The offensive line is giving Caleb so much time. Caleb Williams today, according to Next Gen Stats, had over a 3.5-second pocket today. That is a long time in the NFL. That is over the average. That is what the Bears need. Caleb Williams at times had over a 6-second pocket today. Ended up running it himself. That's what I'm really excited about too. Shane Waldren's also letting this kid cook. Let's go back to Caleb Williams real quick. I'm all over the place. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. I haven't even looked at the live chat yet, so keep it going. But here's the thing about Caleb Williams. He just looks smart and comfortable out there. He looks like he's going through his reads. He's progressing. I mean, you don't throw for 7 touchdowns in the last couple of games and 1 interception as a rookie, Bears rookie, with one of the worst offensive lines in the first 3 weeks without improving. I'm looking at Caleb right now. You guys can probably see it behind me. Him and Cole Kmet are clicking. Keenan Allen and him are clicking. Roma Dunze and him are clicking. This offense is clicking, and I am so excited about this. If you guys are diehard Bears fans, this is the time to be like, if anyone needs to join the wagon, jump on. Absolutely jump on, because this team is going to win a lot more ball games. I am not afraid of the Washington Commanders. I'm not afraid of the Minnesota Vikings. This offense is going against tough defensive lines and linebackers and dominating. They had and also they're winning when they should. They had the worst defensive secondary in football, and Caleb Williams ripped them alive. 75% completion. What more do you want? This kid's just having fun. That's what I want to see. That's what the Bears need to have. And that's why you have scores of 35-15 or 16, excuse me. My score prediction was 28-10. Dominate. I love it. Great stuff here. Jacksonville Jaguars defense couldn't do any offense, or defense couldn't do anything. We cooked Trevor Lawrence. We got turnovers. We got the stuff going, and the defense did what they had to do. I'm excited about today. Quickly want to go. If you guys are betting today, by the way, we still got some time before the noon game. Make sure you go and use OddsJam. OddsJam is one of the newest betting platforms that you can use to look at all over 260 different sports books in order to make your bets, and also see if you can make profitability on both sides depending on what you bet. It's great stuff for long-term profitability. Use OddsJams right now. They use various different tools in order to give you the best algorithms in order to find best bets for you. Go to the link in the description now. Use code JAYCHI to get 35% off your order. And they're offering a 7-day free trial. Make sure you go and check that out at OddsJam today. But let's go into the live chat for you guys real quick. But before I do, please hit that like button on this video if you're happy with the Bears outcome today. I know I am, and you guys should be too. But just smash it, guys. What a game today. And also, please hit the subscribe button. Let's hit 19,000 before tomorrow. Let's start Monday off on a high note. But how are we feeling, guys? Longer you apologize to the fans. All right, let's see what we got in this live chat. We got lots of Bears down, guy. Torrey Taylor for MVP. Couldn't agree more. Caleb Williams is a guy. Bear down on that like button. Nick is going to go nuts. I'm having a day, guys. I hope you guys are feeling good, and I appreciate all of you guys tuning into this right now. We're looking good, and that's all I got to say. What a day for the Cardinals will beat the Green Bay Packers. This is the positivity I need. And I want to see you guys comment FGB in the live chat right now. Lots of FGBs in the live chat right now. Make sure you guys throw that up in the comments right now. I just want to see FGB, because that's who we're all rooting against. That's the next game that everyone's going to be watching. I got to do a full breakdown for you guys right now about what happened in today's game, but I had a heck of a day with you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the live stream. You guys are the best. So I just want to say thank you, as always, for tuning into this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. Stay tuned for later's breakdown of all the highlights of today. With that, thank you, as always, for tuning in. Hit that like button before you leave. Please give us a like. Let's get over 150. Comment bear down. But with that, thank you, as always, for tuning in, and bear down, baby.